How's it going, fans? Reid Fowler here with DraftKings and Bryson DeChambeau, a good friend of ours over at DraftKings. How's it going, buddy?
Good to see you.
Okay, great. Look, he's here obviously for the FedEx Cup Playoffs for the Northern Trust, Bryson. But here at DraftKings, our Fantasy Golf World Championship takes place at the Northern Trust. The winner of it gets $1 million, Bryson. So
that's better than potentially I could make this week. What the heck? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, you know, right? Like that's a big thing, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But if that person wins and it has you in their lineup, how would that feel contributing to someone winning $1 million?
I mean, it'd be incredibly, I would say, amazing to be a part of it. It's such an honor to be a part of somebody's lineup, and you know, I'm glad I was able to do something for them.
Yeah, and then look, round one, you battled, you got back to even par, you battled, and you stayed in there. Round two, a completely different story. 65, 6 under. It was great. Well. Walk us through that. What was the big change from round one to round two?
It was great. Yeah, you know, today the wind was a little more down. I was attacking flags. The greens was soft. That front nine was just gettable. I hit a lot of great shots, and the par fives on 6 and 8, I got a little lucky on, but I'll say I played into 7 fairway, hit a great shot up there, made a 40-footer, and then hold out for eagle on 8. So that's really what made my day today.
So Liberty National, like as a course on the whole, what's your thoughts on it so far?
Well, it's a great match play golf course. It's an incredibly difficult stroke play golf course. So you have to be precise with your irons. You have to be precise with your driver, and you got to make a lot of putts on super slopey greens. So it's a great test overall.
So right now you're 7th in the FedEx Cup standings. Is there added pressure, even in the first leg here at the Northern Trust, knowing that you're that much closer to the FedEx Cup and winning it potentially? Yeah,
this is where points swing the most. This is the week where you know you can make a big jump. You know, you go win and you're number one, right? And so somebody that's 120th or whatever can win and go, you know, into the top 50. I mean, so there's a lot of moving parts here, and you have to play well in these playoffs in order to be relevant for the Tour Championship.
U.S. Open winner, right? If you win the FedEx Cup Championship, where does that rank amongst like the majors, bigger WGCs? Where would it rank if you were to win this?
You know, a FedEx Cup is very, very close to, I would say, a major. Majors always have its own distinction. I wouldn't really put them in the same family or class, but it's definitely up there. Winning a FedEx Cup would be second to probably winning a major, but it's still an incredible feat for my career.
Something that's probably on your mind, but probably back there after the tournaments at hand, the FedEx Cup, is the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
We know it's a Ryder Cup year.
Yeah.
Are you starting to feel those emotions? Because you know you're solidly on the team. You're third right now in the standings and the points. Like, talk us through what that would mean to play at Whistling Straits and just compete for the USA.
Like I've said numerous times before, it's always an honor to play for your country, and I wasn't able to play in the Olympics, unfortunately, but back out here ready to go for hopefully this Ryder Cup. JT and I were talking over the past couple of days of who we think we should potentially, you know, be that last spot. We've got some of the picks already kind of lined up, but you know, obviously a lot can happen the next few weeks. But I will tell you that these next few weeks are important for those last couple guys, and we want a solid team. You know, we've been struggling in Ryder Cups in past years, and we need to come together and bond and really create this camaraderie that we had at the President's Cup this last year and that Tiger gave us. And you know, I think Stricker will do a great job with that.
So, okay, we'll move away because Ryder Cup, we could talk about that for
forever.
This entire interview. Let's get a little bit more fun here, Bryce.
Okay.
And I'll ask you off camera who that like last couple spots for the captain's pick is for the Ryder Cup. But we're in New York, a lot of celebrities, a lot of athletes walk through these through this city. Who was the last famous person or celebrity that you texted or called?
Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine and Star-Lord. You know, he's the man. He's been a great friend of mine and giving me a lot of great advice. So I love him to death for that and appreciate his friendship.
Is he a good golfer?
He's getting better.
Yeah.
He is pretty good, but he's getting better.
Improve on?
Well, just consistency and overall general consistency. From what I've seen, his putting's pretty good. Iron play can get a little, and his driving, he can get better with it. But he's working hard every day to do it, and I'm proud of him for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
One more question, too, just based off of, well, let's actually move away from that. Again, I want to know more about Chris Pratt and conversations, but again, we can't tell him everything.
Yeah.
Cheat days. We know you work out like a fiend.
Yeah.
You have a cheat day, obviously. What are you eating? Because we've seen The Rock and someone like him down like 3 pizzas.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's definitely pizzas and chocolate chip cookies, or you got a brownie in there or something decadent, I guess you could say.
Sweet tooth?
Oh yeah, chocolate. I'm a fiend for chocolate. I don't know why. There's just something about it where I can just eat that for days.
Okay, last but not least, if you weren't competing in the FedEx Cup Playoffs, golf playoffs. What other sport playoffs would you want to compete in?
Oh man, that's brutal. Honestly, I would say the NBA Finals. I'd love to go through a series like that. It'd be incredibly awesome. I was a cross-country runner growing up and pretty fast. I was a 200-meter sprinter as well. I could have played basketball, obviously. Didn't grow high enough and tall enough, but at the same point in time, I was a pretty decent shot and could handle pretty well. So I would have loved to have done something in that regard, but huge Lakers fan, Kobe fan, and, you know, we'll see what they do this year.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
For all things Fantasy Golf World Championship, for all things FedEx Cup Playoffs, follow DraftKings on all the socials.